See how long the delay there is between saying go live there
Mm-hmm.
or live. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. We're live. Hello.
Hello.
We're here.
No. It was about 5 seconds away.
And yep. Yeah. So now we know sometimes that there's like a 5-second delay, maybe even more.
I'm like, yeah, I'm so spoiled. I missed my light pad, and I don't want to go under the table and get it.
You want this one?
No, because you need it.
No, I'm just placing my.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Kaya, Connie.
If you need it.
The gang's all here. Well, almost.
Can you put that on live chat, not top track? Top chat.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, dear.
I'll be okay, Mama. My eyes just need to adjust.
Everybody hear us okay?
Can you hear my stupid rock tumbler in the back?
We have a new rock tumbler coming soon, and
Supposedly it's quiet.
yeah, supposedly it's a lot quieter than this one.
Hello, Beth. Hello, Elizabeth.
Get rid of that taskbar at the bottom. It keeps popping up.
Notification sounds are off, so it doesn't make ping, ping.
No, they're not off.
Oh, hello, Diamond Queen. Okay, that's fine. Hi.
Hey, Drea.
Hi, Drea. Hi, Kaya. Hi, Robert.
Hello.
How is everyone?
Crowd is all filtering in now.
Hi,
Well,
Glenda.
Well, welcome, Glenda. First time here.
Woo.
Hope we don't scare you away too much.
Just a warning, things can get wild in here.
Up in here.
And sometimes I forget to place my filter in before I say something stupid. So I
Like-
apologize in advance.
Like asking if cockroaches breastfeed.
Shut up! That was last week. Yeah, I'm not very bright. Just say that. I'm going to start my first TSA. Any advice since it's different glue?
Treat it just like you would double-sided adhesive. I mean, to be honest with you.
When you place your gems, make sure you place them in the proper spot because once you pull them up, there's really no going back.
Well,
No, according to her, you can't do that because it ruins the glue.
Oh, I've never seen that happen. I mean, I've taken ones off of here and that ruined it.
It supposedly ruins the glue.
I've
I've never misplaced a few drills.
I will say this from experience with it. If you're used to poured glue and you're used to DAC's glue, it is a bit different. This glue, the drills stay where you put them when you put them there. But they will slide if you need to adjust. They will slide, but when you slide them, they will stay put right where you slid them to. It's not like DAC's poured glue where it's kind of spongy feeling.
And congratulations, by the way. TSAs are beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick some more up here soon once I get some money rolling in.
Hi, Helen.
I want to pick up some of the John Poppleton.
Hi, Beth. Hi, Sylvia.
That's the blacklight painted ladies.
Yeah.
Hi, Helen. And Sylvia.
Nick. Hi,
Hi, Nick and Tina.
Family. Hank's down here all passed out.
I gave him some catnip.
Catnip.
Well, congrats, Beth. Yeah, that was we decided to run by Hobby Lobby and see if our local one had gotten any in because they didn't have any in the first time we went when everybody started talking about it. And we went again the other day and we got
Sneaky.
Sneaky Cat. Yeah, it was like $39 with once you add tax and everything because we used the 40% off coupon on the app.
And supposedly DAC is running that same promotion on that campus or something similar
Yeah.
to match because I noticed some people were getting pissy about it. I'm like, well, there's nothing to get pissy about. I mean, bedding goes on sale once after I buy it usually. So what the really, dude? Same difference. It's not, anyone's fault. It's a promotion. It happens.
Right.
Well, it's not that. It's just Hobby Lobby always has a 40% coupon. Just like
Not
Michael's pretty much
necessarily.
always has a
Not
20% off.
necessarily.
Yes, that's a
No.
standard in the app.
No.
Yes.
Okay, well, if you use the damn app, who says I use the app? No. Not everyone uses apps. But still, it's nothing to get pissy about.
You want it bad enough, you're gonna
But if you get it online, you do get the points. If you get it in store, you don't get the points. So
Yeah.
Right.
there's perks to both, I suppose. I like the fact that I can just go up to the store and get what I want because,
Instant gratification.
yep, this baby ain't patient.
Oh, Helen. You gotta see this stuff. It's so pretty. I'm getting all excited.
Oh, yeah, let me get that.
Then you get what?
Her canvas.
Oh.
Show it up.
Okay, yep, y'all gonna see her canvas.
She's got a good fair done.
Something black stuck down between the
I like the dragon in it.
Isn't it beautiful? I am amazed. I love it. Hi, Virginia.
She's about a third of the way done.
Probably close to half. Yeah, because of all that blue up there.
Not quite.
Maybe it's all half.
Maybe.
A little bit more.
No, that's
I don't know. Both blue on the sides are done.
true. Okay, yeah, about half.
They're over there debating how much she's gotten done.
Shut up. You really want to argue with me.
I say she's half done.
I say she's half undone. How about that?
I say if you stick her long enough to be the wish framer.
Okay.
New friend Roger Rabbit.
Oh, yeah, that movie.
I don't know why it looks like those are a different color. Maybe it's just because they're.
The penal.
Hello, Saphira's mama. Hello, Virginia. Hello, Shalene. Bev asked, will you be framing it?
Yep.
You just said, yep.
Eventually, all of them are going to be framed.
I just got to get around to buying the frames.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
All my DC are
So, story time.
Uh-oh.
this one time in the Amber camp.
Monday. So a week tomorrow. We went out to walk to check the mail. And I'm a dumbass and forgot that, even though I just said it the day before, Mom, don't step in the hole. I stepped in the hole, twisted my ankle, my knee, and my back in the process. I laughed it off because at first it didn't hurt. But not, 10 minutes later after walking back?
About an hour or more later, you were.
Hour or more later, okay. I was like, my back is killing me.
She had a back spasm.
I hurt my back. Then it's been bothering me all week. And my knee and ankle didn't start hurting until
A couple of days ago.
day before yesterday. Yesterday.
You told me about it last night when I got home.
I got a bruise on my ankle, which I just found out yesterday. Yep, so I'm a klutz. I've been down for the week. Still in diamond painting, but
Hello, Shelly.
usually I don't have that much back pain, but since my fall, I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying.
Yeah, she had a back spasm, Robert, where the muscles just tightened up in her back and wouldn't untighten.
They're still pretty tight.
Yeah, I get those a lot myself, especially
Old
if
people are supposed to.
when I wake up and like if I get up in the morning and I raise my hands above my head to stretch, sometimes my muscles in my back will spasm and they'll stay that way for days, and I can't even stand up straight.
I'm just giving you. I hope you know that.
I can give a shit right back.
You're a crap giver.
Shut up. No, you won't. You don't have my feelings. What feelings? You don't have feelings. I'm an asshole. It's okay.
She is.
Oh, I was born that way.
Bev, you were right in that comment. This should be the Amber show.
Yeah,
I
it's my show. Did you? Bye.
Bye.
I've been trying to eat more potassium stuff too, but it's not really helped any. Granted, I can walk now. I just need help getting off the floor out of the tub. No, really. I'm alright. Just kind of sucks. Bev says, I'm pleased you didn't take it the wrong way.
No, I never do. One of these times she's going to be serious, and I'll be thinking she's joking, and she's not
No,
going to be.
the comment she wrote.
Oh no, I didn't take it the wrong way.
You know, I did my Galaxy. She had a lot of trash in her, but it wasn't a crappy canvas per se.
Yeah, she's asking about the drills. When I do Sneaky Pat, I'll get back with you on that one. That's my next project after I finish this panel, the 5-piece panel.
I'm going to be really interested to see what happens to DAC's. Hold on. I'm going to be really interested to see what happens to DAC's quality after they've been in stores for a while and they're being more mass produced. Normally, mass producing something on a larger scale, usually the quality is what suffers. Hopefully that's not going to be the case, and I'm really hoping it isn't with them. But time will wait and will remain to be seen, whether it will or not. And it'll also be really dependent on how well they sell at Hobby Lobby too, and not just the people that already do diamond painting buying them, but from new people buying them and that kind of thing now that they actually see it in person.
Like that one at the cash register just started diamond painting and didn't know what it was until her cousin said something about it. And when we checked out, she goes, "Oh, that's nice to know that that's the better one." So she might word of mouth goes very far.
Yeah.
But you know what,
But not everybody likes Diamond Art Club.
Yeah.
Right. See, I really prefer Diamond Dots
Fair.
over DAC.
Fair.
However, they're almost the same to me. But Diamond Dots have the spongier
Yep.
place.
See, I'm just a hoe. I'll do them all.
I think the biggest difference between Diamond Dots and Diamond Art Club is the canvas material itself.
Right.
That's really the
Alright.
biggest difference.
I won't do them all.
That and Diamond Dots, you can't get squares at all.
I refuse to do Victoria's Moon, even though I have one.
I did
I
not
threw
know
my,
that, Dave.
didn't I throw my Victoria?
I kept the drills and threw the canvas out. There's no point in doing that garbage.
Yeah.
Which one?
My Victoria's Moon that I got that was just junk.
The car, the undetailed car canvas.
No, I don't know when that.
Oh, it was junk.
I threw it away recently when I hung up all those canvases. We were holding on to it for some odd reason. I'm like,
Well, I know now. I remember now why I was going to hang on to it. Somebody asked in one of the diamond painting groups about they got a big canvas that had a lot of wrinkles, and
oh, you were going to do a video.
I described to them how to iron it to get the wrinkles and the bubbles and the rivers out of it, and that's why I was holding on to that Victoria's Moon canvas, because I was going to do a video on how to iron your canvas to get all the bubbles and wrinkles
Well,
out
if I
on,
would have known that, I would have
Rita
kept it.
Diamonds
on a double-sided adhesive.
working on Victoria's Moon right now, and she said something like that.
It's not that bad now.
Well, the one I got, the
Like the
canvas,
training wheels.
Yeah,
the one I got, the canvas was literally almost destroyed.
the one I have isn't that bad.
And my biggest complaint with it was I got a really nice picture of like a Lamborghini car, but it only had like 25 colors. And the detail of it just suffered. For a canvas that size, it should have been much more detailed than what it was, because they used so few colors. And it just didn't look good. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like I could see what the final outcome was going to be, and I was like, no, where the front bumper was, it went right from front bumper to asphalt, and there was no delineation line of where the bottom of the bumper was. It just got lost in translation there somewhere. And so I was like, I'm not even going to do this, but I'll use it as an example of how to iron out a canvas. But then I forgot I was going to do that, and we threw it away when we moved because it was just taking up space. The drills look good. I'm not going to complain about those. When I opened it, I checked the drills out, and they looked okay. We saved all the drills. Just threw away the canvas.
I'm looking for my canvas.
And you know, if you register, when you go to Hobby Lobby and you get your DAC, it comes with the registration card. Register it so you can use the replacement
Yeah.
policy. I think you have to have that the receipt in order to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have to have the receipt to register.
Is that correct?
Yes.
You have to have the receipt in hand to register, because it's going to ask for the receipt
Please
number.
keep in mind, keep both of them. If you
So-
buy a DAC at Hobby Lobby,
And here is the reason why I am not
register it online.
working on my Victoria's Moon. Those damn dummy circles. I can't cover them no matter what I do.
think
And I
might
just don't like her.
acquire it.
Mama, you can have this scarf. It's a beautiful canvas. I love the picture it's going to be. I do. But I just cannot do it.
Let me see it.
Damn dummy circles.
I think I got a square, and that's why I didn't have dummy circles. Were they?
Yes, sir.
Let me see it.
Those dummy circles underneath the grill. And they're so like, but the picture, overall picture is going to be pretty. That's why I went ahead and kept it. Because I might get to it. Might. Highly doubt it, but I might.
Mine's on the duck's butt,
Might.
so it's round.
But I don't like the adhesive either, even though it's super, super sticky. I just don't like it. I'm boiled. I'm boiled. I ain't gonna lie. I spoiled. That's how it is.
If I did what, Robert? If I picked it up and started doing her, you know, I don't like doing anything solo. Really, I mean, I'm more of a group player, so I don't know if I will or not. But I will keep you updated on it and things like that if I decide to go that route. Because my voice, when I start talking, starts doing this. So I can't do a whole a lot of talking, which is a blessing.
She ain't lying.
I plead the fifth.
Because I'll talk your ear off.
Oh, Elizabeth, you said you thought your daughter would pass out when she saw how long Sneaky Cat was.
I thought
You really should see the Adventure Time one on DAC in person. That thing is like,
Wait a
It's
minute. I
massive.
want to do a comparison while I'm here. I want to see.
What are you doing?
I want to see how much bigger the Adventure Time is compared to Sneaky Cat.
yeah, Dre, I
Oh,
went,
got it.
I saw it and I was like, you know what? I think I'll go ahead and order it. And I did. I used that 4 easy payments deal and I ordered it. And I went back to the site to show Amber which one I ordered.
I'm going.
And it was out of stock. So I must have bought the last one.
They're both the same size.
Oh, it ain't much bigger than Sneaky Cat. Look. It ain't much bigger.
Yeah, it's
Here it's like
a good 20, 25 centimeters longer.
All right, hurry back, Diamond.
Dre is going to go on a night ride since he has a sitter for a few.
She's a secret what?
Drea said, be right back. I'm going to go on a quick night ride since we have a sitter for a few.
Oh, I didn't hear. Have fun.
Yeah, Sneaky Cat is about 25 centimeters, maybe even 30 centimeters shorter
Oh, I can't show it.
than, yeah, you can, here, than the Adventure Time one.
Did you get it?
Yep.
I love it.
Keep it. It squares. I sided.
But I am loving the, I will say I love the Adventure Time one. That was so many colors. And it's just so many. I like primary colors. I like the reds and the blues and the greens and the yellows. Some people like the pastels and the magentas and the cyans and that I like the primary. I like a lot of primary colors. So
I don't need the box.
I will.
Nah. Let's see. Stick it right here.
Yeah, right.
like this color blue right here. I don't know which color that is. 996, I think is it. No, 995. 995 is just an absolutely beautiful color of blue. So is 820 though, but 820 is more of a purple, I guess. I don't know.
939 is ugly blue. Just saying.
Nine three nine might as well be a 310 with just the slightest blue tint. Because a lot of companies use that instead of 310. And the reason why is because of the way computer graphics work and the way the colors are done digitally. When you try to transform a photo into a diamond painting, the way the program reads the photo, if the contrast is not right on the photo, the 310s will become 939 in color, just because of the way the contrast is. If the contrast makes the blacks a little too light, you'll end up with 939s in your colors instead of 310. Because I had a couple of them. The Disney Princess one I did that had a lot of 310s in the hair. Should have been 310s in some of the hair, the black haired stuff ones. They were 939s. And it's because the original photo didn't have the darks dark enough. And so if they were the slightest bit lighter than black, they would do 939s in the computer program. Just how the program reads the.
Bird,
Oh,
what are you doing?
And now TSA does customs, and they have 3 levels of customs. And I am thinking about getting a TSA custom here soon of a photograph I took, which I will show you.
I thought we were just getting that in an oil can, not oil. But
Well, I'm thinking about, I want to do it as a diamond painting though. I really do. I really want to do it as a diamond painting.
Okay.
She wants me to do it just a printed, like a canvas print from Walmart. I want to do it as a diamond painting. It is the picture I took on when I went to Roosevelt National Park, which, by the way, is the same, park that Mrs. Coffee went to that she did her videos about. We went there shortly before she did, and I used it to practice my photography, and I got, oh, wait a minute, that picture there that's on the TV screen. You can kind of see it.
I think it would be highly disrespectful.
But it would have to be done with a lot of colors in order to get the right gradients. So yeah, that's what I want to get done as a custom. And I think I want to use that for my TSA custom I want to get.
Hank is chilling.
Beth, we have a really nice stash. When we moved in, I think we have 106. 106.
And I haven't finished any.
But
Mom's finished one.
she's finished more than one since she's been here. She's finished 2 or 3 since we've been here. She's like a machine over there cranking them out.
2. Hold on, 2. 2.
Galaxy and the Halloween.
Beth, I will tell you, if it's a close-up of a kitten,
Don't do it. It's a trap.
if it's a close-up of a kitten, be prepared for the most disrespectful confetti you've ever done in your entire life. That Hank custom that I have is just, I can stand to work on it for like a day.
Baby. Mom can't read now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hank's like, I accept your apology, but it's not me.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's really disrespectful confetti with the calico. So all that fur, especially if it's a close-up,
It's a trap.
all that
Don't do it.
fur is going to be confetti city. I'm just telling you now.
Hank is just orange
Hank
kitty.
is here on the floor. He had a little catnip.
A lot of
So
catnip.
he's a little on the
He's high.
stone side.
He's our stoner cat tonight.
And he's just chilling like a villain. Come, buddy. Hankford. Say hi to the crowd. Say hi.
Meow.
Come up there, Mama.
Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. I'm going to get you anyway, dude. Yes, I am. Don't protest.
Catnip City.
Don't protest. Don't protest.
He
Your friends wanna
protests
see you.
a lot. Say hi. Oh, there he is.
There you go.
There's a Hank. Hi, Hank. He's like, what the hell am I doing up here? I was just chilling on the floor, minding my own business, and you come and
Up to the
pick me
bus.
up, put me up here.
Hey, Sophia's Mama. Hey. Hi, Beth.
Hello, Beth. Yes, it's a Hank butt. Your fans are saying hi. He's kind of looking at me like, okay.
He is high.
He's like, okay, so what? Hank is like, I bet Hank would probably be the celebrity that everybody would hate because he would never like,
Puppy cat.
yeah, he would like never like He'd be that one celebrity that like kind of blows off his fans because he's just like, I'm better than you, peon.
Right? He thinks he is anyway.
He thinks he's even better than me. Look at that. Kiss me. Thank you. I stole that one, but thank you.
Look like a stinker.
He is a little stinker. He needs a bath.
That's you.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
No thanks. I value my wrists. I value my wrists.
What's going to happen if we get one of them naked cats? Then what?
I
You have to give it a
bathe them,
bath.
but they'd be used to it.
Christy said, my Amber.
Christy, hey.
When is he getting his own channel? Let's not get too out of control.
He has his own Facebook page. Yes, Hank has a Facebook. He doesn't update it very often anymore.
He's a lazy cat.
He hasn't updated it in about a year or so. So, but yeah, he's got his own Facebook page.
Orange, not to sound rude, but orange hair, anything has tubes. Red hair, orange, fire. We get a little tubey when our red shows.
That's cute. You just do that, Hank. You're funny.
He likes drill pins. He has a little blue one around here somewhere.
It was so meerkat.
Yeah, he kind of is now, but
He sits up in the top of the perch and we throw a fish at him. Yeah, this
Did you see
big
that? That
long
was cute.
fish. And you can stuff it with catnip. He plucks that son of a gun right out of the air like he's a fishmonger.
Could call it chat with Hank. Yeah, the problem is, Beth, that would be a one-sided conversation because he would just sit there and just like, he'd probably just walk off and go lay down somewhere.
Right?
oh, sweet boy.
He is so spoiled. When he is home alone, he watches squirrel TV.
Well, I saw, Linda, I saw a something the other, what was it? It was a little thing on Facebook and it was talking about ginger cats and how orange tabbies are like the most vocal cats. And they're also, they also want to be,
They're
also
loyal.
they're very loyal to their favorite human, which I'm his favorite human. He comes and sleeps beside me at night, curls up beside me. And,
When Dave is still asleep in the morning and I get up earlier than he does and I try to give him treats, hell no. He's staying in the bed till Dave gets up. He don't want treats from me in the morning. That just proves it. But he will take love where he can get it. Like if Dave isn't
He is
here,
a hoe.
if Dave ain't here and he wants love, he'll come bother me or mom.
Beth says you could put a GoPro on his collar. I've actually thought about that already, Beth. I have thought about
it'd be pretty boring. All he does is sleep all day.
Yeah, he just lays in his perch and sleeps. You just see fur in front of the camera. That's about it.
And he wouldn't leave the GoPro on. He'd probably find a way to knock it off.
When he wants attention from Dave, and Dave won't give him attention, he will walk up on Dave's whatever he's working on and intentionally Dave knocks him up on the floor.
Yep, look directly at him and then go.
And go, and then we'll go right to the floor. And you'll be like, really, dude? Really? And it's like, yeah, I'm going to make you bend over for that. Don't ignore me.
Or he'll reach up with his claws out and grab Dave by the inner.
By my
Sides.
side. Yeah. While I'm sitting here in my chair, he'll just claw my side to get my attention. I've got claw marks all up and down my side where he is
Not
constantly.
recently.
Yeah, not recently. He's been okay about it recently.
He clawed at my chair yesterday. I about had an orange throw rug.
But
I almost made you a throw rug. Never. But still, he clawed at my. I was mad. Like,
Oh
don't do
yeah,
that.
he's been settled since the day he got in here. He had no problem adjusting.
actually, yeah, he did. Well, in this apartment, yeah, no, he's been at home since he got here.
The upstairs apartment, the real
Yeah.
problem was.
Now, no, well,
But
yeah,
this one you didn't.
but when I first got him for like the first, I'd say for the first month or so, it was you had to love Hank on his terms. I could sit down on my couch and he might come up and sit in my lap he'd climb in my lap for just a second, and then he would go lay down beside me. And he would stay there until I got up. But he didn't like to be picked up. I mean, if I picked him up and tried to hold him, he would immediately just jump right out. And now he's like
Love me,
completely
damn it.
different cat.
Now he's like, love me, damn it.
He definitely got an attitude.
Bye.
He's gonna climb on the arm. Oh, now he just jumped off. I guess he's going out to drink water or just sit over there and sulk. It's what he does a lot. He just sits and sulks. I don't know why.
Oh, whiny boy.
Oh, that one was upside down. Look at that. I finished that whole letter while we were live.
Wow.
Oh, man, I'm
You
telling you.
You keep it up and you won't need me over here at all.
Killing it, huh, Dave?
Killing it, killing it, killing it.
Oh, when I really want to sit down and diamond paint, I can get a lot done in a short period of time. It's
You really
just
don't sit down to diamond
no,
paint.
I really don't much anymore. I mean, I do them during the lives on Sundays, and that's pretty much it anymore because I'm working on my models. And now that I'm doing Uber now too, along with Lyft. So I didn't go out today. I should have. Labor Day weekend could have made a lot of money, but
Night's still young, baby.
I was out until I didn't get home till like midnight last night.
Wait, are they open today, the bars, or no? Tomorrow?
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
the bars in town are open.
So I suggest going to Birmingham tomorrow.
So the mayor finally said that the bars in town can reopen. So the college students are going to be out partying this weekend, next weekend, and all week this week, every night. And it has been made official. Some magazine has
Just one.
Labeled University of Alabama as the biggest party school in America,
I could have told you that.
which I find that hard to believe because University of North Dakota, that's all those kids did was party. That's the only thing there was to do in North Dakota.
That said, my flame point Polly will hiss at you when she is upset with you. Not, and I'm going to attack you, hiss, but I'm mad. I am going to vocalize it, hiss.
Hank has never hissed at me.
Nope, he's never hissed at me either, or my kids. Which
Meowed
is
at me.
Oh, he meows at me all the time. That's just Hank being Hank.
But never this.
he'll claw you.
Yeah, but I think that's him was
Oh.
singing on them.
No, when we put the harness on him and he did not like it, he clawed to get out of it. Clawed you
Yeah.
or
He
me.
got over it.
He did. He wore it like a boss.
He did. He rocked that blue thing like a boss.
Oh, Hank goes on my shoulders all the time. Now, when I try to get him in the chair, Helen, he'll put his hind legs in my lap and he'll put his paws up on my shoulder, and then he'll jump up on the back of the chair and lay across the back of my chair. That's his new spot now, is laying behind me across the back of my chair.
Butt in face.
Yes. Usually his tail is like wrapped around my face and whacking me in the face. Like, yeah.
He was up here on my tray last night. I am.
Yeah, he was. She has catitude from the word go. I bet.
They're meant to be worshipped.
Damn, Egyptians ruined it for all of us.
Beth Barron. Males are so loving. I miss my orange, and my calico. Her golden spots were just like orange tabby markings. Her tail is really bushy and has tucked ears like a bobcat.
Hmm.
We
I
only
didn't
have one.
realize calicos could be boys.
I was always told if it was a more than 3 color in her fur, it was always a female. We only have one cat, but I'm wanting a Sphinx. I really am. But
I
that's
want
out of
a
the question right now.
I need a dog. I need a support animal. Or a nice boyfriend. Okay, support animal.
Mom, sometimes boyfriends aren't animals.
That's what I'm saying.
You need a support animal boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need a cuddle buddy. I might need a lot of books. Yeah, I need it.
I'm needy too.
I'll be the first one to tell you I'm spoiled. But I give more than I receive, I believe most of the time.
I feel that. It happens.
But that's just the way I are. I'm a giver.
Excuse me.
I know it. I just had a moment. I'm over it.
Okay, bye. You thought you wanted a boyfriend and you really don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
I'm kidding.
But I know, at least I know I'm spoiled.
We've always got plenty of fish.
I told Dave from the get-go that I was spoiled.
And then I made it worse.
Now I am probably ruined. Yeah, I'm spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to not get what I want when I wanted it, but I'd still get a lot. Not gonna lie. But now it's like, can I get? And he's like, yeah, sure, here. Okay, that was easy.
She got that rock tumbler when we went to a toy store. So it's really just a toy rock tumbler. It's made for kids to get into it.
Maybe like a beginner.
And so we were sitting here watching like YouTube videos and found out that Harbor Freight had rock tumblers and like professional grade ones. So what did we do? We went to Harbor Freight and they were sold out of them in the store. So I went online and we ordered one. It's on its way here.
I'm excited. I get to try out.
And then we found a place on Etsy that sells rocks for tumbling.
Hell yeah.
And I ordered some rocks for tumbling. And as soon as we get a
I
little
need to get
extra,
more
we're
of
going to get the 26-pound box of rocks for tumbling.
I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. In a good way, though. I mean, I'm not like
She used to.
He can straight up tell me no, that's fine. Or no, not right now.
And then
That's
I get
fine.
a pouty face. And
I pout for a second and then I'm over it. I
I
mean,
don't tell her no either.
don't give me a straight no. Just, maybe not right now. Don't just say no.
How
I
many
hate that.
storage boxes do we
We-
have from storage?
no, how many did we get when we went there? We didn't buy any while we were there. They only had about eight sets.
And honestly, we got like 30 of them last time we went. We got
Yeah.
We do need more though because I'm not done with his sorting, which I need to redo those boxes, put them in the Harbor Freight, relabel them. But
And I reuse my same two over and over.
me too. Recently, for Sneaky Cat, I'm gonna need 3, I think. No, he's only a 40 color. Never mind, 2 will work.
Now for the Adventure Time, you're gonna need 3 because
Yeah.
that's a 55 color.
I've
painted.
got to admit, this Angelique that I'm doing is the biggest one at 38 colors that I've ever done.
My rose,
Galaxy,
the rainbow rose.
I don't recall them.
Excuse me.
Well, we've
38,
got
I
the
think.
Disney Castle with 100 colors.
No, that's
How
on you.
many did the rainbow rose have? Do you
Um,
remember?
I don't remember.
More than 40, I think.
No, I thought it was in the 30s.
You know what? I'll find out. It's gonna drive me nuts until I do.
But we're knocking nothing over there.
I know.
Well, time for me to change out some wax.
39.
Oh, look, this one's 38.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I've got that 100 color royal diamond painting we still got to do.
That's on you guys.
Yeah. Hey, that may take all 3 of us to do some input on that one.
Right. And you know I will. I can't leave alone. I'm addicted.
You did what?
You're addicted.
Uh,
You're addicted. What kind of wax do I use? Right now,
Oh,
I'm using the
that.
hard one from,
insert your link, ma'am. We are using
excuse me.
Not Your Mama's Mud from Whimsical Daisy, aka Beth.
Right now, I'm using the hard one from DAC.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
what?
using Diamond Dots.
And if you buy Beth's Mud, I have a challenge. Try to do it without messing up the little stamp she puts in the
I
top.
failed. I need new wax from her. I messed mine up. I'm an idiot. That's why I messed mine up. But that's besides the point. I need new wax.
Beth, how much do you love me?
Great.
But Mama don't got to know. Because Amber doesn't share.
I do too, Cher. You said you preferred. I do too, Cher.
Oh, there you go, sister. Whoop, whoop. Up and yeah. Y'all, you can advertise in here. It's okay.
I think only our blue crew can.
Yeah, the Blue Crew can post links. And only with, they can, but, we just can't have
Oh,
random people.
AV drills. Look at
Right.
what I use for my AV. Amber,
For my 80s, I use this. Oh, it's hairy.
That's not nice.
But see, I've noticed Beth's Mud does not mess up AB drills. So you're good to use it too if you wanted to.
That. Oh, pen thing. Yeah. And then this thing. I got.
And
to
then
do
Mom
it
uses
right,
the
but I
wax
can't.
pencil. I got some wax pencil coming in. I got more of those for you.
Oh, good.
And then she does it this way though. She
I
places
remember
it with
I
that and then pokes it down harder on her canvas with that one. So she's a
I'm like Edward Scissorhand over here. You daughter took one, huh?
Hey, that sounds like me. We must be related. Well, like
Somewhere.
Mom. Mom usually takes my things. Rude.
Yeah, well,
Moms are allowed to do that though. For the most part.
I brought you in, I'll take you out.
Naked and oh. Naked and bloody. brought you in, I'll take you out. Yeah, you ain't got the heart to do that.
You're right.
I'm just saying, empty threats.
Shh, don't tell my daughter.
Oh, I won't. I don't even know that crazy fool. Done.
I don't know. I'm finding every wax I use, I push too hard. So I'm constantly reloading.
Oh, I'm super heavy-handed.
So
You're welcome, Glenda. If you're heavy-handed, this will not work for you, or the wax pen will not work for you. You have to be super
yes,
light-handed.
It will.
You have to be super light-handed.
It will work.
Not if
I
you're
do
heavy-handed.
it.
If you're heavy-handed, it'll snap.
I do
You're
it.
not as heavy-handed as me, Mother.
Ooh.
Don't make me throw a pen at you.
Do it. My funny bone.
I hit her in the weakness. Ah,
Catch.
no.
I was expecting to get up off that one. Just saying. Mom hit me. Child abuse.
Oh, don't tell him he's recording. Don't look.
Oh, don't look. Don't look at the chat.
Spoiler
Why?
alert.
Don't. Just don't.
Why?
Don't. Because
Spoiler
it's a spoiler
alert.
alert on your NASCAR.
Oh, yep. Nope. I've got it recording on DVR.
Let's see.
I just,
Hold on, I can remove the comment. I'm politely removing your comment, Elizabeth.
I'm recording. I watched the first 2 stages.
I'm doing it politely. I don't mean to like.
There you go. It's deleted. Thank you, honey.
Thank you though.
I like knowing something David did.
Yeah, I'm one of the worst ones about that. Like, if a race happens, like, while I'm not able to watch it and I've recorded it, I don't even go on Facebook. I won't look at newspaper covers. I won't nothing until I get a chance to watch it.
He's
Because-
gonna watch it later this evening.
The
Though.
crayon that she's got, I don't know who made it, but it's got diamonds on it.
Have you tried crayons? No, I have not.
I tried the crayons, but I know that I can sharpen it with my fingernail.
The wax pencil I get is for for nail art, and so is this technically.
I would imagine you could use a crayon, though, for...
You know what?
Well, I don't think it'll. It might work.
You'd have to warm it up a little bit, I think, for the wax to be
I
soft
don't
enough.
think they're tacky enough.
We'll find out.
Ooh, Amber's taking the challenge.
Challenge accept.
Oh, it's that special crayon that we took.
I'm still gonna try the Crayola.
You're going to color your drills.
Don't worry, I got a white one.
Did your white light matter?
Hey,
No, bro.
it works.
Hell yeah, dude.
An actual crayon works.
Yeah, the actual Crayola works.
Holy
Yes.
mother trucker, my mind went boom. Hey, I'm gonna use it too. It's comfy. Look at that.
How funny is that? Well, yeah, it is wax. Michelle Gleason's a special crayon called Pretty Placers.
Oh no, not yet. I've heard of them, but I haven't tried them yet. I want to.
Helen says, you sound like my brother Dave. Does that mean that I sound like your brother Dave, or you're saying that I sound like your brother and you're referring to me?
Yes, you sound like my brother called my Dave.
Oh my god. No, I haven't used the Pretty Placers yet, but I plan to. But right now I'm using this Crayola.
She says, is it-
leaving any kind of residue ever?
Elizabeth says, see if it'll work on regular drills. Let me see.
I'll do it.
I don't know.
What's this one, P?
It sure does.
Bro.
Welcome back, Drea. I'm glad you enjoyed your ride.
Welcome
You
back.
messed up my checkerboarding pattern.
Sorry. What checkerboard?
Double checkerboarding. I was going to do every other one. And then throw in between.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Every other up and down
Hold
section.
on. I will move it.
Did you know that you can light a crayon for light in the power outage and it burns just as well as a candle does?
Have fun, Glenda. It was fun. I like this. I chose white just in case it did leave a residue. It'd be easier to take off, in my opinion. I suppose if any of them left a residue, it'd be. I don't know. Ignore me. I just chose white.
She's easily distracted.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Is it leaving any residue though, Amber?
I said no.
No. Beth,
It's not. And you can be heavy-handed. It doesn't bother it.
that's awesome.
Oh, you know, if we ever run out of wax, we can always use a crayon.
When will I ever run out of wax?
No, because I still got all that blue wax that I bought. I still got all
It'll
that
be a
blue
cold
wax.
day in hell when I run out.
I bought like, what was it, 50 or 100 squares of that blue wax. So yeah, we
What
got,
is that?
Yeah, good question. I have no idea, Mom. Where is it?
I don't know. You did something with it when I first got it.
Shh. Don't ask me.
That was cool. Learn something new every day, huh? Don't let the word get out. Let's keep that a secret.
Only the whole 40 of us know, so don't tell nobody else and everyone on replay.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Speaking of which, please hit that like button. Only 11 y'all did.
Our like button Nazi back there is not doing her job tonight.
Hey, I thought about saying something, but so early in the game. I'm waiting for one of you slackers to do it.
I didn't slack. I said it.
I know you did. Look, now we're at 16 out of 38.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. So how's your guys' whips going?
Hey.
Thank you, Sophia and Mama.
Pretty cool. Bro, now I can't see. Shh. I dropped my gem.
Oh, that is such a good flavor. The Candy King Pink Lemonade Bubblegum Collection. It tastes like pink lemonade and bubblegum mixed together. It is so good.
Oh, thank you, Glenda Ross.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Glenda. Helen finished her autumn tree 30 by 30.
Oh, sweet.
Amber's
I'm
doing the
almost
summer
done.
tree.
I'm almost done with mine. It's also a 30 by 30, but I've only been working on it in our lives, the past 3 lives. I haven't been working on it any outside of it.
Well, Drea, you're almost done with your drills and chills, DP. So what are you going to do? Well, drills and chills is until Halloween, right?
No, drills and chill started the first.
Oh,
Oh, hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. How are you feeling? I'm Lady Amber of the Crystals. I
Wow.
love that. Oh, welcome back, Diamond Queen.
and welcome back, Drea. She said she's back for her ride.
Yep. She said she'll work on one of the other 3 I have started.
You know, I'm a pretty good girl. I only keep one at a time.
Girl, I have to go count how many I have started in there. F that. I ain't got time for that.
Amber's back still hurts.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's down her butt now.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
You're not. I am.
No, I'm okay. I can walk around. My muscles still hurt, but I'm not like down for the count anymore. I can actually walk and keep up for the most part. Man, that fall did a number on me though. I thought I was dying for the first couple days.
I mean, she's just straight up. She didn't even catch the edge of the hole. She just straight up stepped right in this like knee-deep hole.
And I guess all the weight of all my body weight and on one, it just jarred everything.
Yes, having a whip sit in front of you is good. Is it bad? I got put in timeout.
Section done.
That's good, Beth. I mean,
Section done.
you do you, boo.
Hi, Cynthia.
What? You finished a section? Oh!
What the heck?
That was your super sharp ones. Be careful. Pull it when you're
And
ready.
actually, it's not that super sharp anymore.
Who's sexy?
Who's sexy?
She's doing blue chips with flowers on her next one.
Who is?
Ellen.
Nice. Jamie, I hope you feel better soon. That's no fun. Ouch, Saphira's mama. I ended up bedridden for 3 weeks after just laying down in the beach chair and herniated disc.
Ouch.
See, I've been down for about a week, but I mean, I'm not 100%, but I ain't like, oh my God, I'm dying anymore. Tiger Balm.
Yes, that sounds
Tiger
awesome.
Balm.
is the bomb,
Get some
baby.
Tiger Balm. Have your hubby, significant other, go to
Girl, best girlfriend, whatever.
go to Target or Walmart and get Tiger Balm. It was only $5 at Target.
Stuff is awesome. We used to use it when I was in track in high school. We had a big gallon jug of the stuff.
This stuff. Go get it. It's like cracking a jar. It helps.
Yep. Even I like it for my RA. My hands. But do not, Amber Sky.
Oh my God, don't put it in your eye.
Do not put your hand in your eye.
I washed my hands and I just didn't clean under my fingernails very well, I guess. And I rubbed my eye and it went in my eye and I died for a little
Here,
bit.
tell me this.
Oh yeah, she saw that last time.
It's probably no different than working with Bengay.
This stuff works really well too.
It's lotion.
Hello, Marianne Young.
That's my second jar since February. It is my go-to in the first thing in the morning if it's going to be a very cloudy, rainy, thunderous day. And I can tell you probably 2 days in advance whether or not it's going to rain. And whether or not it's going to be a really good storm. And this CBD daily is $25 a jar.
Yep. The Tiger's Balm was only $5. $6, and then your tax.
Okay, you come to see Grandma? Come here, Bubba.
I'm sorry, Saphira's mom. Oh, that sucks.
Take the son to come see me,
Hi, baby. No.
buddy. He never gets up on my desk.
Every once in a while he will.
No,
But not when
he's-
Dad's home.
Yeah,
Oh, he's getting directly on your desk?
he's sitting right here on the
Not
TV
on.
tray.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should try throwing the kitchen sink at it. Maybe give you a readjustment. Just kidding, Jamie.
Oh, you.
I definitely need an adjustment in my neck.
Yes, you do.
You have thrown everything but the kitchen. Maybe the kitchen sink might help though. If you ask Matt to try. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. I can't use CBD lotion. My kitten straight up attacks my hand like I rubbed it with catnip. Aw. Aw, Glenda. She said, I love
know.
hearing your mom. I miss mine so much.
I got out in the car today and I said, oh my gosh, I feel like a cat. I just did a big stretch. Hankford, you and me gotta talk, buddy. Why don't you come talk to me anymore?
So yeah, this week, y'all, I went down to Birmingham on Monday to go drive after, we went live last weekend. Went down to Birmingham to go drive, and I was there probably, an hour and a half or so.
2 hours.
And was on the highway, and I had a car on each side of me, and they were both going about the same speed I was, and one right up behind me, like I couldn't have touched my brake pedal without this guy running over me. And right in my lane in front of me was like a volleyball-sized chunk of concrete laying in the road. And so I couldn't go to the left, or I would have pit maneuvered the guy on the left of me. And I couldn't go to the right because I'd have just body slammed the guy beside me. And I couldn't hit the brakes. So I ended up running over this big concrete chunk in the road. And instantaneously, my tire pressure gauge on my dash popped up and said I had 0 pressure in my driver's side front tire. And my rim was bent. So I've been out of work all week until yesterday. Yesterday was my first day back out because I didn't have another rim because my car is so special that they don't make a generic rim that fits my car. So I had to order an exact replacement online and wait for it to get here.
That was frustrating for him, y'all.
Yes.
He was so mad that he couldn't get it done then.
I mean, all I wanted to do was buy a generic rim and have a used tire thrown on it, and then I could just kept on driving the rest of the day. And I went to the Nissan dealer, and they were like, well, I can get you the exact replacement. We don't have a generic one. We can get you the exact replacement and put a tire on it for $700 and some, almost $800. And I'm like, never mind that. So I went down the street down here. We have a lot of what they call Mexican tire shops.
They literally call it
And they are literally Mexican tire shops.
Anybody.
And
it's not meant to be racial in any way. That's what they call them.
And they are literally Mexican tire shops. I mean, they're owned by Mexicans, and they're the ones that run it and do all the work. But I took it to a couple of them, and all of them pretty much said that they didn't have rims. I called Pull Apart. I called all of the parts
special
places.
Tire place.
Yeah, I've called all of the tire places in town, all of the car parts places in town, and nobody had a rim that would fit my car. I even went to a rim store, and they said, we don't even have aftermarket rims that will work on your car. Then again, I don't want some big old, the big fad here, and I guess it's everywhere, but I didn't notice any of it in North Dakota. But here, why do people do this? Somebody explain this to me.
Don't sound like an asshole.
No, I'm not.
Throwing it out
Why
there.
would somebody take a perfectly good Camaro or a perfectly good Dodge Challenger or a perfectly good Mustang and put these big, gaudy 28-inch rims on it? It looks horrible. and you're ruining a perfectly good sports car.
In your opinion, yeah.
I never liked it either. That's just me.
You go to a rim
Time for
shop.
a different car. He just paid this one off. No.
Yeah, it's a 2019 and I just paid it off.
I vote if that guy still has those rims up
Which one?
online, those 4 for 200 or whatever it was. I vote you go get those just in case.
Oh yeah, but those are nice. They were black rims with like orange
What I'm
trim.
saying is, get those as backup.
Get them back on hell. I
What I'm
get
saying
them.
is, get them, and then use 1 or 2 of yours that you already have as backup and sell the other 1 or 2. Make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not saying do it right now. Obviously, we can't. But I'm saying if it's still up in a few weeks after we're caught up.
Yeah, Dre, it does. It does look dumb. I mean, there's this guy riding around in a newer model Mustang with these 28-inch chrome rims on it with them low pro tires, and
It's TLD syndrome.
I'm just,
Micro P.
but yeah, and I'm just like, you just kind of defeated the whole purpose of having a Mustang, which is, speed and power, not.
I loved my Mustang. It was a 96. But a deer decided to take it out. So I wasn't driving.
Is that the Mustang that y'all came down with?
A beautiful green.
I bet he said some beautiful bright words.
Huh?
I bet he said some beautiful bright words.
Yeah. Wasn't pretty. But in my defense, it was my car. Mine. We should have had nothing to say about it.
Right.
But anyway, over and done with. I don't give a shit no more.
And there's something,
I do want to.
but there is something in this town, and I don't know why, but in this town, in general, there are so many. It's like everybody and their brother in this town owns a Dodge Challenger. There are so many of them in this town. Everywhere you go, you can't drive down the street without seeing at least 2 or 3 of them in like a 4-block stretch. I don't get it. It's like, and Camaros. They all have new Camaros too here.
Beth said sent you some pictures for you to look at later.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a Dodge Challenger, but this area is so oversaturated with people that own them.
I like my Mustang and I like my 69 Corvette. 69 Corvette is my dream car.
Mine's a 69 Camaro.
Wrap your ass in fiberglass.
Candy apple red.
Jet black like Batman.
Candy apple red, white racing stripes.
Nope.
Don't tell me a
Hi, Pink Glock. This is her first time joining.
Mom.
What?
I'm stupid.
How dumb are you?
Instead of being really nice and going, no, you're not. How dumb are you?
Come pick me up, and then we'll go for a ride.
Yes, Beth. Yes, 69 Camaro. And mine's got to be an SS.
I placed the wrong color down for like a long time.
See, really strange story. Back in Maryland, when I was in high school, my mom said when I graduated, she said, "I'll go for your graduation gift. I'll go for $1,000 on a car for you." And
Hank, Wreck-It Ralph, what are you doing?
reckon it over there. She said, "I'll go $1,000 on a car for you for graduation." I said, "Okay, that'd be great." So I picked up a copy. We had this little black and white classifieds book about that big that you could pick up free in the store. It's called The Guide. And I picked up a copy of The Guide and I started looking through it. and I found a 69 Camaro. The guy was in the Air Force, in Dover Air Force Base. We stationed at Dover Air Force Base. He lived like an hour south of Dover. And he was in the Air Force and was getting ready to transfer overseas and needed to get rid of his car. It was a 69 Camaro, completely restored to factory condition, SS, candy apple red, white racing stripes. Interior looked like brand new, exterior looked like brand new. The engine was completely redone. He was selling it for $995, I think. And I called my mom over and I was like, take a look at this. I called the guy. I was like, you still got it? He's like, yeah, I still got it. It's right out here. You can come look at it. We hopped in the car. We drove an hour to go to his place. Actually, about an hour and a half. And when we came down the street and pulled up to his house, there was a rollback there. Putting the car on the rollback, somebody else bought it just before I pulled up. Good luck getting a fully restored 69 Camaro SS.
Hold up. Why tell you it's available when he already had somebody come out? Not say, hey, it's being looked at by somebody else.
No, it took us an hour and a half to get there. And in the hour and a half it took us to get there, the other guy showed up with the cash and bought it.
Why didn't he warn you that he had multiple people looking at it?
He didn't have multiple people looking. What I'm saying is we called him and told him, hey, do you still have it? He said yes. So we hopped in the car and we drove there.
I understand.
This was before the cell phone.
I understand that. However, he should not have let that guy buy it if he already knew that somebody was on the way to come look at it.
If somebody walks up and hands me cash, I'm going to sell it to the first guy that hands me cash.
I understand it's first come, first served, but you were already en route to it, so you were the first. That just pissed me off.
Well, it pissed me off too.
Oh, I would have had no bueno, not okay.
I love the Impalas too. Woo.
I didn't get heated there. I'm sorry, but still not okay.
Well, I said the same thing, but there was nothing I could do about it. It's his car; he can sell it to whoever else he wants to. You know.
Did you at least call him a D?
No.
Rude.
I was disappointed, but I ended up on the way home. The funny part is, on the way home from that, we drove past this dealership in the neighboring town, and they had a 79 Firebird sitting out in the used car lot that had like 7 miles on it. Literally only 7 miles. It had not been rolled over. 7 original miles on it.
Wow.
But it was in kind of bad condition because it had just sat in this woman's garage for, almost 2 decades at that point, or at least a decade. It would have been 91.
Why have a nice car and like?
She bought it for her son when he was in high school, and it got pulled up. They brought it to the house and they parked it, and he went out with his friends the following weekend in his friend's car, and they got into a wreck with a drunk driver, and her son was killed. And she never wanted to get rid of the car, but she needed the money, and so she eventually went and traded it in on a brand new one, sold it or whatever. And so there was a 79 Firebird, an 11-year-old 79 or 12-year-old 79 Firebird sitting there with 7 miles on it, and we ended up buying it for a couple of $1,000 from the dealership at a used car dealership, and I still wish I had that car.
Yeah. What happened to it?
Blew a head gasket like a month after I got it, and I just never had the money to get it fixed. And I joined the Navy, and it sat in the back of my yard for the years I was in the Navy, and eventually ended up selling it to a buddy of mine for a couple $100.
Oh.
But that's that model that I got, that 79 Firebird model, the gold one, is an exact replica of the one that I had. And that's why I wanted to do that model. Night, Robert.
Night, Robert.
You see, I like the modern Impalas, Beth. I really think they're pretty cool looking cars.
My mom's got an Impala. I love it. It's a grandma car.
The newer ones aren't. The newer ones are kind of sporty.
I got a 4-door big one.
Now the ones they used to use as cop cars, the Impalas they use, the Impala sedans they used back in the 90s as cop cars, they were grandma cars.
My mom's Impala is a grandma car.
Does she still have it?
It's that beautiful royal.
Hey, legible tiger.
Good night, Robert. Have a nice evening.
Beth says mine is only because I am one.
Hey, my mom, I call her little old lady from Pasadena. She's 75, and boy, she could drive the shit out of any car. Not me. Well, I could if I tried, but you know, I'd rather be the passenger.
I like the fact that she usually or would make a remark that, you know, her mom was so short that she couldn't see over the steering wheel, and she'd drive so
yeah.
slow, like little put 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 put.
My mom did that just because she was so old that she was scared to death to drive anymore.
Not mine.
Grandma ain't scared of nothing.
Hey, grandma, my mom ain't scared of shit.
No, she ain't. Love that woman.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that it's healing.
Just sent you some pictures.
Just sent me some pictures.
Not me. I don't know if I'm.
Oh, and I don't know if everybody has joined it or not. I do have a Facebook group now.
Glenda. That's you.
Oh, she sent it to Spears' mama. Oh, okay. But yeah, if everybody has not signed up or has not come and joined, please do. I'll have to get the link here and put it up for you. Share. Copy the link. And go to YouTube. Oh, yeah, Beth got it. She got it before I could. Thank you, Beth. Yes, that's my Facebook group link. I finally did it. I just kind of pulled the trigger on it last week after we went live. I said I was going to, and I did.
Oh, that's a nice canvas, Beth. I like that one a lot.
In fact, I did not put into my group that I was going live.
How rude
I
of you.
forgot all about doing that. Well, I'm not
What?
used to having
I
my
know.
group.
That's a beautiful canvas, Beth. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
When skies are gray.
Y'all, if y'all ever like send Amber something that has song lyrics in it as part of the picture,
I apologize, I can't sing, but I tried.
she will sing the song instead of just saying the lyrics.
My sunshine away. Did you know that's actually a song like about his wife cheating on him?
Yeah, that was.
The other night, dear, when you lay sleeping. me. I held you close in my arms. Something like that.
Yeah, it's actually a very sad song.
Yes. I didn't know until a couple of years ago. Yeah. If you want a really pretty version of that, Chris Stapleton's wife sings it.
I don't know. The Johnny Cash original, though, nothing beats the Johnny Cash original version of that. I don't know, though. Chris Stapleton, I like Chris Stapleton myself. But I don't know about it. Who's his wife?
His backup singer.
Really?
Yeah. Or a side-by-side singer.
I did not know.
She's very, very pretty. She's got a very beautiful voice.
I just know his songs. I don't never actually watched him.
I used to listen to him all the time. I bought Amber a clown when I found out I was pregnant with her. And it was a wind up. And it played You Are My Sunshine. And I'd hold it in my belly and I would rock her to sleep with it every night. From the moment I found out. Well,
I can't sing it to my son without crying.
the clown disintegrated over time, and her dad saved the box.
For my 21st birthday, this little jerk face gave it back to me. I cried. I call it jerk face. I call him jerk face because he made me cry, but he's really, thoughtful because it was one of my favorite toys. And now I have to. Oh, that's nice, Drea. She said, Dave, I'm working on a Johnny Cash diamond painting for the hubby.
I like Johnny Cash.
Me too. I like the walk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bust your bubble. It's the lullaby is taken into a loving one. The original song, though, is about heartbreak.
Yep, they were. They were up there just whooping them out.
Okay. I'm like, oh no, I busted your bubble. Now I'm an asshole. Okay. As long as you didn't really take it that way.
The song, just like the wedding march, was originally a funeral song.
Really?
The way,
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
Here comes the bride.
Well,
It depends. Right. How you want
It's
to
close.
perspective. There's a couple others that I know, and I'm just trying to think about them.
Hey, Jamie, have you ever looked here on YouTube? They actually have the video of Johnny Cash's last live performance ever. He was in some kind of like a nursing home or local museum or something, and they filmed it, and he sat there in a chair and sang some of his songs and stuff, just him and a guitar. And it was his very last. It was like a week before he died, and the whole thing is on YouTube. The whole video is. Yeah, just do a YouTube search for Johnny Cash last live appearance or something like that, or last live performance. It's in black and white, and it was filmed like in a nursing home or something. It was like a really intimate setting. I mean, it was really sad to see that he was in a wheelchair, and they actually had to hold him up to get him to walk to a chair to sit down in, and he couldn't even stand up on his own. I mean, he was in really, really bad shape. But they put the guitar in his hand, and it was just like the whole world went away for him. And he could just sit there and play the guitar and sing. And
Awesome.
Yeah, Beth says, and the difference is talking about the
I
funeral
said
and the wedding.
Perspective.
Either way, it's a death sentence.
Either
Sorry.
way, you are putting
Something-
to bed a
Something
secret.
I
tells
was
me
kidding.
tells me that's how that song ended up becoming a wedding song.
When I was first married, the first couple of years were fantastic. It was just, it is what it is. And some marriages can go eons without any mess ups, okay? I mean, to each their own. And yes, I know all relationships have their goods and their bads, but geez.
I agree, Beth. Medicine
I love
is
it.
the best medicine.
That's so sweet, Jamie. No relationship is perfect, Drea.
No, we have our disagreements here.
Oh yeah, some days I want to kill him,
They're
but
not even married.
might as well be.
Might as well be, yeah.
I'm just saying,
The only difference is we don't have a piece of paper.
right? We don't need that. I don't need it
That's awesome. That's a-
because I'm yours. Just saying. No, I can't say a song lyric without singing it, so shut up. Whoever was telling me to be quiet. Mom, when I was a kid, we did have the nice big record player, the one in the suitcase, Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley, and if you
I have
jumped
one
near
in
it,
an
it was
orange
twirling and it
suitcase.
skipped. Oh my.
Yep. My mom had the big hi-fi stereo cabinet.
I agree,
thing.
Drea.
The thing was as long as a couch, and the whole front was all speakers, and it had the lid inside. You lift it up, and it had an 8-track player in it, and it had a record player and a tuner inside this cabinet, and it was just like a big oak cabinet. And yeah, that one was the same way. She'd put records on. My mom always listened to like the Oak Ridge Boys
Yeah,
gospel
Tiger.
albums from like the 60s. And-
I asked for the divorce a year ago on the 22nd of this month. And it was finalized the day before my 26th birthday, December 8th, 2019. It's a relief and also sad at the same time, but it's best if you don't go through it alone. Also, if you're feeling, down, talking about it helps. But good for you. Good for you. She said that in December, I just had my divorce papers approved this week, but my ex was emotionally, sexually, excessive abuse, etc. abusive. So really proud of my divorce. Good for you.
I was in an 8-year relationship until February. I had to
Mine,
walk away from
mine was nearly 9. It was hard, but you got to do what's best for you, girl.
I was married 13. In fact, the judge
You're
signed
welcome.
our divorce papers on our 13th anniversary.
The 12th of August would have been our 9-year.
You know what? They're good friends for the kids.
We're civil.
And he's friendly with me. He comes here and hangs out, and we talk. And
Yes, I still love him.
I do too.
I'd
But
barbecue with him.
right?
Not barbecue him, but
With him.
I was spit.
I'm really surprised that he's able to be friendly
I
with me.
gave-
I mean, I
It's
took
hard
his
for
wife.
him.
Amber's
It's hard
dad,
for him. I can see it.
my mother's phone number again when we moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And because my mother asked about him all the time.
She still does once in a while. How's your dad? No, he's good. Same old, mom.
But, I wish him well. I wish he'll eat. I wish him good for the rest of his life. But he will not eat at my table. Just saying.
And my ex-wife and I don't even talk anymore. We were friendly until her guy that she got with right after our divorce, well, actually right before our divorce, the guy she got with doesn't like me at all. And he used to be friendly with me, and I used to go over there and visit my kids when they were little, and I always had a place to stay over there and everything. And now he's being, well, he got her into some pretty bad drugs. And she's into pretty much every kind of drug known to man now. And they live in a shed on her mom's property. And he is delusional and is making stuff up in his mind about her and I, about something that never happened, but supposedly happened in his mind like 5 years ago.
People want to believe.
And so I can't go to that house anymore, and I have stuff there still that I need to get, and I can't even go there anymore because it would end up in a gunfight with him and I.
I was not perfect by far. I mean, I should have, would have, could have, but we all should have, would have, could have. It's a learning.
Yeah.
It was a learning curve. And by the time he 100% realized it, it was too late for me. So,
Now, I'm still friends with my ex-wife's parents. In fact, her stepdad came to my granddaughter's birthday party. My ex-wife can't even come to her own granddaughter's birthday party because her boyfriend is this way about it.
My in-laws is a different story, but we'll not get into that. It's
more Patricia than Dad.
It's more mom than dad, but she's just strong-headed, and we don't see eye to eye on many things. But it's starting to look a little better.
That was the same thing with me.
But it's okay. I mean, we live and we learn, and we learn to love each other, either way.
That was the same thing with me. I was 18 and my ex-wife was 16 when we got married.
I was 17 and he was 19 when we got married.
I was 18, she was 16, and we only knew each other for 3 months before we got married. And so it was kind of a shotgun wedding thing. We made it 13 years and had 4 kids. And I was the one that walked out after her infidelity. But, that's just the way things were. I mean, we weren't, neither one of us really prepared and ready for marriage. And I just don't think we ever would have been with each other anyway.
She gave you the papers.
I walked out on her, and then almost a year later, she's the one who filed for the divorce.
Okay. Nope, I asked for it, I got it, and it was quick. I'm not going to say it was painless, but it was quick.
Yeah, Saphira's mama, that's great that you took her in and
love
gave her
on
a
her.
place to stay. That was great.
I am 26.
Legible Tiger said she lived with Saphira's mama and her mom for a few months when she escaped and avoiding homelessness because of them. It's like, that's really
good. Good of you, Saphira's mama.
I'm 40. Yeah, I'm 47. Glenda, she's 26.
In 4 months, I'll be 27. 4 months? October, November, December. 3 months. And the rest
I don't want to talk about how old I am.
Mom, you're 51 years young. You're not old. You're not old. You're not.
Yes.
No. You're only as old as your heart tells you you are.
Well, shit, I'm 2.
Yeah, I got lucky, Glenda. I found me a youngin'.
You stole me out of my cradle. Put me back.
It's what all the guys want. They all want the young one.
Did you hear what I said?
Put you back in the cradle. Yep.
You stole me out of my cradle. Put me back. Don't you dare put me back. Don't you dare put me back in that situation.
Beth says, "What is your birthday, Pam?"
15th.
September 15th.
September 15th. Yeah. Legible Tiger says we have to wait a full year before we go to apply for divorce. And 51 years, yeah, that's not old Amber's mom.
Wait, you had to wait a whole year?
Some places require that. Yeah, like in just in case you change your mind.
Yeah.
Well, okay. His lawyer suggested we take a year of separation, but I said no, thank you.
In the state of Maryland, you have to live separately You have
we
to
were living separately 3 months before it was finalized.
like
And
living separately under a different roof, not under the same. Well, before it was finalized, yes.
no, what happened was, well, we were under the same roof, but I was done. I was over it. And his lawyer
I've been
even
out of
saw
a relationship now for about a year, so I'm getting ready to start dating again. Just throwing it out there.
But in the state of Maryland, you have to live separately under different roofs for at least 6 months before you can apply for a divorce, before you can file for it.
not here. Here is, I guess, marry one day, divorce the next. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how the laws work here, but for us, it was pretty simple and easy. We also, didn't fight over anything material wise. I took what was mine, and I let the house go. I let the car go. The kids stay with him 90% of the time. My house is they're more than welcome here whenever they want, but
Linda Womack says, "So sad, I'm older than all of you."
I'm used to being the baby of the group. And then, I don't know, somewhere in my mid-40s, I ended up being the oldest in the groups.
I'm the oldest of all my siblings. I have 3 sisters, and they're all younger than me.
I'm used to being the youngest one in the groups recently.
And that's because you hang out with all us old folks.
God, I am
I'm one of those souls.
I am. I don't like my generation. I'm sorry I said it, but I don't like my generation. We are whiny, we are needy, and we are stupid, and we don't know nothing. Me included.
No,
I don't-
you know a lot more. You take
I
care
do.
of me.
I just don't.
The millennials in general, though, have a pretty bad reputation. I'll agree with you there.
Adrian would make me nuts. Your baby sister.
They need a whooping.
I would have whooped her ass. Again. For her being the baby and not. Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
And
I
I don't get pissy at my mom. Her and I, will pretend to throw.
I saw a picture
Words
on
at each other,
Facebook
but-
yesterday that really, really made me laugh because it's so true. It was a picture of an old black woman sitting in church with a spatula in her hand, turned around to the kids in the pew behind her,
Yes.
and it said, "Some of y'all need to spend a good day with this woman right here."
I'm the middle child.
Calls me the youngest of one set of children, the oldest of the others.
I'm the
But
middle
I'm
child.
the middle child. So I totally get what you just said. Totally.
I got an older brother on my dad's side, and then my older sister, me, and then my baby sister. I was always smack dab in the middle of everything.
And she's the one that takes care of me.
Yep.
So,
I wouldn't have it any other way, Mom.
I love you.
I love you too. Sometimes I can't stand you, but I love you.
I still love you. Shut up.
Just saying. I'm kidding, honestly. Most of the time we get along. We get along really well.
Yeah, she just puts me in the corner and feeds me cheeseburgers.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's a fish sandwich. Don't lie.
But she feeds me.
Feed me, feed me.
Actually, I'll be the first one to tell you I'm that spoiled. If I truly asked for something and it was within reason that
She usually has it. She asked for a Harry Potter set before we left to see my kids and get this apartment. And, I put it in the back of my head and said, yeah, okay, that's what she wanted. 4 days after she asked for it, she wasn't expecting it. I gave it to her and she cried. Because usually when she asks for something, she doesn't get it. It usually...
Oh, hug mom for me, Glenda.
Will do.
Thank
Man,
you.
I'm confused myself. The fuck?
All right, I got you.
Sorry.
Legible Tiger.
I slipped the F-bomb. My bad.
I got everybody approved that joined the group.
Is that why my phone's buzzing?
Yeah, that and our old landlord sent us a message in our little group chat we have with him. Yes, we are still in a group chat with our old landlord because he is like the coolest dude.
I love that dude.
And he sends us some of the funniest memes. He really does.
My sister Ricky, who is what, 60? Close.
I'm not sure, Mom. I can't tell you.
Anyway, I think she's somewhere right now. Anyway, she just found out her dad, biological father, she's number 13 of all the children, but she's the oldest one, I think. So yeah, she just discovered them a couple of years ago. And she's just absolutely in hog heaven. There were 5 of us, growing up. But my oldest sister was always like my surrogate mother. Because my mom worked way too hard to raise 5 children single-handedly.
I was my own surrogate parent. I was a latchkey kid. I was an only child, and my mom worked until she didn't get home till almost 7 o'clock at night. So I got off the bus or drove home from school, and I had a house key hidden that I could use that to get in and out of the house. And I came home, did my homework, played video games, watched movies, and had dinner ready when Mom came home from work. She'd do the dishes, but I'd do the cooking. We've always, our entire lives, we've had that.
Mm-hmm.
We've had that whole thing. And then, like, when I moved home after the divorce for 10 years, we had the same agreement. I did cooking and she did the dishes.
Sorry, I'm paying something I bought earlier.
Buying stuff again.
Those 6 white trays for Mom
Oh, that's right.
on Facebook.
Show them
What?
this, which you and your mom, I'm not sure they know, but
I bought a couple more of those.
The big white trays. Hank, you stay out of it. What about you?
Lippy, Lippy.
I'm really surprised he hasn't jumped up on the back of my chair yet.
Right. My goodness. There's no snack on there, ever.
I don't know.
You know what? I think I want a couple of those spicy pickles.
Huh?
I want a couple of those spicy.
They're not spicy. They're just regular dills.
Uh,
No, she says they're spicy. There's no spice. They're regular dill pickles, y'all. Yeah, see, I love that though growing up as a kid because it was like you actually kind of grow up a lot more that way when you have to do it for yourself when you come home you have to do everything for yourself. And I can't say I was the best at doing my homework because I would get off the bus and I'd come home and play The Legend of Zelda on the old NES, and I'd get lost until it was just about time to cook dinner for Mom, and then I have to do that, and then she'd get home, and of course I'd lie about my homework. Did you do your homework? Yeah, I did my homework. I didn't have any. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
35401. Right?
You know what I love? Those pickled
Sure.
hot sausage.
Legible Tiger, I don't think there's anything you could send me that would freak me out because I was an EMT and I've seen some of the nastiest things you can imagine at car
My mom was
accidents.
a nurse.
So there's really nothing you could show that would freak me out because I've probably already seen worse.
All that.
Yeah, yummy. Bite. I'll fork you.
Don't fork me. Just because your sister did it to you doesn't mean you get to do it to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep. Still not a fan of pickles.
She don't like them. Well, go give me a bowl or something and put some in it so I can have some pickles too. What? She is making the funniest face over here. She ate one of my pickle slices and she's making the funniest face over here.
Shut up. One of the grossest things I've ever put in my mouth. Ah. I'll tell you a lot.
We had a guy, Glenda, that when I used to work with up in North Dakota, he brought a jar of ghost chili pickles to work, and nobody touched them. He left them in the refrigerator for like 3 months, and not a single person, not even including himself, actually even ate any of them. I don't think anybody had the guts to try it. No, you did not show me the pin that was in your thumb, Beth. I actually find stuff like that really cool.
Save the juice and I'll get a cucumber and I'll make more.
Like
Yes.
really gross stuff I always find fun. Yeah, see, pickles.
Grossness.
They actually have the dill. See, they got the dill.
And a
forming
bay
in them.
leaf or
And
whatever.
yeah, they got a bay leaf on the bottom of the jar.
Try tropical punch pickles.
Oh, look, there's a clove of garlic.
Garlic?
Yeah, see, it's got a clove of garlic stuck to it.
I don't really like okra.
I like fried okra.
I get hyper cactus.
Where would I get one of those, Beth? Sorry, what, Mom?
Okra. Okra.
You don't like okra?
Hey, Glenda, I got some stuff.
Ow!
Sorry, babe.
Ooh, that hurt. Walmart. Okay. I had my foot bent like this, and he kind of barely popped it, or brushed against it, and it popped the whole bone. He barely did it though.
Glenda, there's a channel called The Hot Ones on YouTube. It's called The Hot Ones, or it may be called First We Feast. I can't remember which. But they do like celebrity interviews. But what they do is they start them off. They have hot wings. There's like 10 different hot wings. And each one, they start off on the left and they work to the right or whatever. And each one has an increasing level of heat until they get to the very last hot wing at the end of the interview. And it's this stuff they call the last dab that they put on. And they call it that because they actually put an extra dab of the sauce on it before they eat it. Well, they sell their hot sauces. And this here is called the Last Dab Triple X. And it is actually made from 3 different varieties of Pepper X, which is the same guy that came up with the Carolina Reaper, which is actually still the hottest pepper in the world. He formulated a new type of pepper called Pepper X, which is actually hotter than the Carolina Reaper, but it's actually going through the trials right now to be called the hottest in the world. This is made up of 3 different variations of Pepper X. That's all that's in there with some vinegar to basically bind it. It's just mashed up pepper.
It's
Pepper
good,
X
but it's spicy.
It's got a great pepper flavor, but it will knock you on your butt. It is so hot.
Go gently, my friend.
Did you show him the devil's blood?
No, my Satan's blood. I've got some Satan's blood too.
I like it on my scrambled eggs. And cheese.
Oh, my Lanta, Amber, if you would fill your pen, it would work a lot better, child.
Amber,
I need
did you
pen.
take your gum pill today?
No, I'm not.
I do. Or you take your stupid pill?
I did take my stupid pill. I forgot to take it.
And then I have this stuff. Comes in a little vial, and it's called Satan's blood. And this is only 800,000 Scoville units, so it's not really that. I mean, it's hot. 2 drops of this in a giant pot of chili will make it so hot you can barely eat it. And that's for somebody that likes hot foods. It says conceived on Friday the 13th in October 2000 during a full moon. Warning, extremely hot, not a hot sauce, food additive only. Avoid any and all contact with skin and body parts.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
This stuff is nuts. 2 drops is all you need for a giant pot of chili. And it's so hot that it's like it burns your lips for like an hour afterwards.
I refuse to try it. I refuse to even eat anything with it. No thanks. I already told him that was a hard pass.
Glenda, that's they have a YouTube channel. It's called The Hot Ones on YouTube. Just look that up. And you can get the links to their store where they sell the...
I absolutely love that Chef Gordon Ramsay was on there.
Yes, Gordon Ramsay. That was great. Him and who's the other guy?
Alton Brown?
Yeah, Alton Brown did an interview on there, and Gordon Ramsay did. Gordon Ramsay, the whole time, he's just sitting there like...
And Alton Brown was the cool as a cucumber.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
he drank some of the hot sauce. He just picked up the bottle and started drinking it, and like...
But
yeah,
Ramsay was a little pussy about it.
Alton Brown was sitting there going, "Yeah, I can taste a little bit of this in there and a little bit of that in there," and he drinking
tore the sauce apart.
And yeah, he just analyzed each sauce individually while they were trying to interview him. Gordon Ramsay just sat there and just tears, and it was so funny to watch this man just like die because of the heat.
I give him props though. I could never do it. I like my wings mild. I don't want nothing else.
Garlic.
Terry Crews actually hallucinated on one of them. One of the ones so hot that Terry Crews hallucinated.
Really? That's crazy.
Good night, Shalene.
Good night, Shalene. Have a good night, hon. Thanks for dropping by.
Yep, that's my snack, Rebecca, and that's Pam is having some pickles over there too. Good Lord, she just about ate the rest of the.
Well, I gave you most of them.
Oh, I'm gonna say, man, she's been snacking over there.
I gave you most of them. I didn't know how many you wanted, so I just gave you a bunch of them. But save the pickle juice, and I'll make more. I'll slice up some cucumber and put it in there.
Hello, Queen of Diamonds, Rosebud.
Hello.
We're doing great.
What the
Helen, it is right now 9:57 p.m. Beth said, seriously, Amber, what kind?
What? I'm confused.
I don't know. You said something. You said something. She's asking you, seriously, what kind?
Beth, remind me what I said. I forgot.
Wow, we got 2 Diamond Queens in here. We got Diamond Queen 2020 and Queen of Diamonds Rosebud.
Dill pickle.
Oh, Mom, I told Mom to save the pickle juice. I'll make some more pickles. It's whatever that Target brand pickles that they're eating.
It's we got it out of the organic section, out of the organic produce section. They're Italian dill pickle slices.
All I need is some cucumber to throw in it.
But the juice, the pickles and stuff came with like the dill already on it, and a bay leaf in the bottom, and they're just so good. She's eating the bay leaf.
Oh, goddamn!
I was gonna say don't do that, but it's too late. I was gonna.
I'm sorry to hear that, Diamond Queen.
What's wrong?
Because she just had surgery on Friday.
Oh, I hope it went well.
Legible Tiger sent us some pictures.
And I hope you heal quickly.
Amber,
Yes, ma'am.
here.
Oh, Beth, that pin. Yeah, that looks a little. Hey, yeah.
Can I see? Son of a. Why?
Happy belated birthday.
Oh.
My birthday's in a couple of days.
Woohoo! If I was hungry then, I'm not now.
Usually, Beth,
Don't look on it. It's gross.
I just slice
Oh,
up.
straight out, no end. No thanks.
Yeah, Beth. Normally you can. I used to do the same thing with jalapeno slices. I used to grow. I used to grow jalapenos, and after I would eat all those jalapeno slices in a jar of it, like the nacho slices, I would take my fresh jalapenos and slice them up, and put them right in that jar of juice, and just put them back in the fridge.
The link must have timeouts for the pickles. What links?
I don't think he put it up there for the link.
Yeah, I didn't put a link up for pickles.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Those are my favorite pretzels. I need to order some.
Love Dots.
I like the Hanovers.
Dots was made in a little town called
I don't remember.
Velva, North Dakota. Used to go through there when I went to my ex-girlfriend's house. Her ex-girlfriend's parents. We used to go through Velva all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But Dots are like, nobody in North Dakota eats any other pretzels other than Dots.
Not even the Minnesotans. Just saying.
I like the Hanovers honey mustard one. Excuse me, pretzel juice.
And there's a type of mustard up there. I can't remember the name of it, but it's some kind of a mustard that's made in North Dakota. It's like Demir's mustard or something, and it's a special flavor of mustard. And you use that with the Dots pretzels, and it's just killer.
See, I like the whole mustard seed mustard. That's in the deli style. And I love it. Well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. I don't celebrate birthdays anymore. Every day is my birthday. Very, very unbirthday.
I hate when my hands are so freaking shaky that I can't hold jack crap.
She's been shaky all day. I want to go shake her.
I don't know why I'm shaky. I ate. I drank a lot of water today. I've had barely any caffeine.
That's probably why you're shaking.
Mama, no. Caffeine usually makes me shake. Not like this. I'm terrible today. I haven't shook like this since like February. I'm wondering if it's like anxiety or something. I'm not really
Good night,
anxious about anything.
Angelina.
Good night.
Do you need my amethyst?
I need a kick in the ass.
Oh, you are kicking. Have a good night, honey.
I mean, maybe it's from the back pain, leg pain, ankle pain,
Probably, honey.
but I'm just like, ugh, annoyed with myself. And I can't really run away from it. So.
Do you have any Chex Mix or something over there?
Got some in the kitchen.
Is it in the kitchen? Don't worry about it. No, I don't want some. I want the ice ball. I'm not even diamond painting anymore tonight.
Good morning, grubby little hands hurting. Okay.
You're my grandbaby.
Just saying. Grubby little hands. Dang it, I missed a whole section. How?
Why?
Bro! I'm ready to just quit for the night. I'm over it. No time for quitting. You only have four left. Four left. You can do this. After I throw my pen.
What, to wind me up or wind me down? One or the other.
How much have I eaten? Honestly, probably not enough. Probably not enough.
No rage quitting.
I had like 5 chicken tenders around 3, and then I've been kind of snacking all day, but that's more than I've ate really since yesterday. Yesterday I didn't eat much.
You ate 3 yesterday.
Yeah, 3 yesterday, and then I had something at 2 or 3 today, and then some snacks. A lot of snacks. I had Slim Jim right before our live. So I mean, I know it's not like food. Reason I don't know. I just know it's really annoying. I won't rage quit. I just threw my pen for a second, but that was an accident. It fell out of my hands. It fell out of my hands. I didn't like intentionally throw it.
Well, she said that this was pain probably that you said.
That's what
Well,
I'm
good night,
thinking.
Angelina. Thank you so much for stopping in. And thank you, Glenda. Yeah, we love doing this on Sunday nights. We really do. It's kind of our escape for the weekend. I need to start doing more midweek videos. I need to start making more. I need to start doing some more
Yes.
model videos. And I was thinking about doing a time lapse on my decals with my,
I had 2 full energy drinks, and usually I have about 3 or 4.
I was thinking about doing a time lapse with my P51 that I'm working
No,
on.
you've been up a lot.
I have not laid down. I refuse to. Like the first night and day after I lay down, but I can't. I hate laying down, laying still. So I made myself.
Are you taking a nap?
I made myself get up.
I'm about halfway done with my decals on that one, by the way.
I'm a nap a lot of us, so
I got the propellers done with the decals on them, and I got this whole half of the plane done over here. I have to post some pictures in the group. I've got some close-up shots of inside the cockpit, and
He's a cup.
I have to be.
Where's Ashley? I just noticed that.
Actually, come on tonight.
How rude of her. I'm going to have to go spank her.
You like it.
She would.
do I watch Jazza? He's about to do an amazing box, which is a model building supplies box. No, I do not, but I will have to check that out.
Hold up. Let me get a pencil and paper.
Oh yeah, you saw the unboxing with Hank, the
You got a pen?
Diamond Art Club. I can remember it.
No, you won't. Get ready. Write it down. Write it down.
Did Amber show you the book I found at Michael's, the model plane book?
No, I forgot to.
No, she forgot to. Okay, I remember that now. Yeah, Hank was being cute.
I think a turd.
He kind of was like, "You're taking up my whole spot here on the floor. This is like the floor. It's my spot."
When she wanted to lay down, we have an air mattress that automatically airs up.
Yeah, I laid the air mattress out and I lay down
She
for
would lay down on that, but
the
for the most part, she was up.
I can't just lay there.
Oh, here's Legible Tiger's thing. She got the tattoo and got an infection.
Ooh, baby. Ooh.
That is what they were in the hospital last weekend, remember?
Ever.
Yeah.
And he's always cute. He's a cute.
And that was the day it was done. And that's what it turned into. Wow. Did they
Baby.
I-
Dave, did you ever check out HR Funk? He's a police chief in Ohio,
Yes.
retired Marine.
yes, I subscribed to him.
Sorry. Legible, that looks awful, baby. I'm glad it looks better now, though.
I mean, once the infection clears up, is the tattoo still gonna be, you know, are they gonna have to
Legible?
get rid of it, or
Was it something that you used, or is it the ink that you're allergic to, or do you know? Also, is that the finished product, or did you need to get it touched up somewhere?
He said, yeah, I don't know that.
Okay.
oh, Hank can be a turd, Legible. He can be.
He's not a turd. He's an asshole.
Coming from the biggest asshole in the household.
Yes, you are. Don't even backsass. I'm allowed to say that because, you know, I'm the biggest one,
Takes one to know one.
right?
Come here. Oh, come here.
He's like, yeah.
I told him to get out the window the other day, and he straight up said, no.
Yeah, he did. He straight up said no. It was just as plain as day. He was up in the. He's done broke both of our sets of mini
All
blinds
three.
we have in the
All
house.
right.
All three.
Oh, okay. All three sets of mini blinds we have in the house. He's done broke getting up in the window, in the same spot on all three of them.
I just got a big butt. And he
And-
cannot lie.
And he was trying to get up in the window, and she told him, "No, don't get up in that window." And he turned right around to her and said, "No!" Like literally,
I know,
no.
Wreck-It Ralph. Hey, bud.
Now he's gonna sit right in my sticky stuff. Hank, really? Oh, you're too cute. He is too cute to stay mad at for long, though.
Oh,
I agree with you there.
Ah, here, get up there in your spot. Ah,
I'm a big boy.
here's Hank's spot. Right there.
I'm almost done with my canvas.
Yay! I'm not.
Mine is also a smaller piece.
I don't even remember what color I was working on now.
You got told?
Beth said it wouldn't be sticky if I laid down the drills.
She ain't wrong.
Uh-huh.
You know, Legible, I wonder if it could have been that it could have been the aftercare stuff that they put on that you're allergic to, or I hate to say it, could it just be the cleanliness of the needles that they used that would cause an infection
That's
like
a
that?
possibility.
If they were a reputable place, they would have had a brand new needle. Opened right in front of her.
That's how
Most of them do that now.
That's how Isaac did mine.
Oh, she said, yeah, it was an awesome studio with hygiene. So
Good, good. Could have been aftercare, hon.
Yeah, it could have just been the
Topicals.
aftercare topical stuff they put on that she's allergic to.
Or even the adhesive if he wrapped it in an adhesive bandage. I am allergic to the adhesive bandage and broke out on my collarbone one.
Yeah. Yeah, they put that clear.
It's
that
like
clear-
a piece of tape almost over it, so the ink and everything would stay in one place for a couple days. I had to wear it for 3 days, and then I pulled it off, and all around it was just rashy and gross. Luckily, I already had stuff at home to keep it cleared up. It did not look like yours, though. Mine had a few bumps, but it wasn't like red or inflamed or highly irritated like that.
Well, have a
Night, Rosebud.
yeah, have a great night, Queen of Diamonds. It was great having you here. We'll be here every Sunday night.
You gotta specify which one you're talking
Say
to.
that
There's
This
two.
is Rosebud. Yeah, Queen of Diamonds. The other one left earlier.
Okay.
Oh, I've got some cues. Number 728.
Why do I smell garlic?
Because there's garlic in these
The
pickles.
garlic in the pickles.
It's really gross. But okay.
I ate no garlic.
If I eat a lot of garlic, I will sweat the garlic out, and you'll smell it when I'm sweating too.
Gross. Well, thanks for the warning.
And
Bye.
let you know.
I'm just kidding. It'll take a lot more than that. Just saying.
Just informing you ahead of time. If you smell garlic later, it's because I sweat when I sleep. I sweat a lot in my sleep. I could sleep in the coldest room in the house and still sweat while I'm sleeping. I
We
don't know
sleep
why.
with the air on and the fan on, and he still sweats.
But in the wintertime, I'm handy to have around because I'm a human heater.
Oh, yeah.
I usually use Aquifer on my tattoos.
I use tattoo goo.
And Amber uses the tattoo balm. But I use Aquifer, and my ex used Aquifer. And within a day or two, didn't use anything after that.
Wow. She said, Amber, I have a feeling that my reaction is quite unusual due to the fact that I had all 3 of the junior dermatology doctors come and look at it and was referred from the ER to see a well-regarded specialist. She is the specialist who gets sent all the weird and unusual cases.
Yeah, Drea.
And I was wet.
Amber got. She went to Walmart and picked up this stuff called tattoo goo. It was like a kit, like an aftercare kit that had all kinds of balms and lotions and stuff for tattoo care, and that's what Amber uses for hers. Beth, yeah, I go through it every night. I have for Lord, I can't even remember when I didn't. Like I could have the air turned down to 60 and still sweat all night.
I mean, man,
I just have a high metabolism, and I think I just generate that much heat.
No, I was told by Isaac, the one that did my tattoos, it doesn't bother the tattoos, and he was religious about it. But I used this to clean it gently, and then I used this to keep it, I know some people don't like the word, but moist, so it wouldn't dry out and get gross. And then that's the sun lotion that you're supposed to put on that I don't use, and then the regular lotion. But
yeah, you are right about that, Beth. Everyone I've ever been to, I've had 3 of them done, and all 3
And I
recommended
use-
different things.
I use this one on a daily because I have dry skin, so I use this one on my tattoos daily.
It's good for dry skin in general.
Really good.
Oh, it can be bought at Walmart.
I mean, I know you guys know more about your ink, Drea, but I'm just doing what I was told by the guy that did mine. And so far, they look really good. They look
Yeah, they
bright
haven't
and new
faded.
still.
Yeah. I mean, that one there faded. The white fades, but
That
white
one
fades
is
on a lot of people.
that one I got done in May. Oh, you can't see it. Can you turn my arm? Yeah. So
White just normally doesn't stay very long anyway. White usually fades out.
Right.
and I'm pretty sure every skin tone is different. Like it'll fade on you or on another person, but it'll work just fine on the next. You do what works for you guys, though.
Got that one done in '92. I got this one done in '92, and it still looks good. So yeah, it's 27 years old.
I got my little heart done when I was 18. That looks good.
Actually, mine may have been 91, so it'd be 28 years old now.
I got my heart done in 88.
I've got this one done in May, and this one done in June.
And then you got your finger ones done right before you
June.
move here.
July. Now these are not great.
Yeah, they were
Stick and pokes.
stick and poke. Yeah.
I'm gonna go get them redone, touched up, anyways. They're all right, but
They're just bleeding out like they're.
it was the
Wash-
ink she used.
I
That's
know,
our first was
right?
in '89. Yeah, I got my Taz done in '91, and then I got my Dale Senior one done 3 days before he died, and then I got my Confederate Grim Reaper done, which needs to be touched up badly because the guy who did it used a single needle for the coloring, and he dug in so deep with it and just ripped my skin open, and it scabbed up, and it never took the ink.
I mean, I don't use them on a daily basis anymore. I only use the hemp lotion now. I don't use any of the washes or anything. I just use my regular soaps and whatnot. So
Yeah, my white never stayed either, Dre.
Tattoos.
When I got my Taz done, it had some white in it, and my white never really took either. Like within a couple of months after, the white just went right back to like skin tone. For whatever reason, a lot of people white won't take, and you know that, I'm sure.
sorry. Sorry.
It's not time yet, buddy.
I think a lot of that also depends on how much sun you give it. Like if you get tan a lot or dark tanned, a lot of times your white won't. It'll fade.
I never see daylight. But I barely see daylight.
Yeah, that's so true, Dre. I'm not even sure what the Panthen cream is.
Aftercare for tattoos. Or skincare. anti-rash cream. Huge. Like butt paste.
Back in 92, I was fresh out of boot camp and into my electronics school, my aviation electronics school in the Navy. And that's when I met my ex-wife. That's when I got married to my ex-wife. And that's when I got stationed in San Diego and got to work on F-14s. I didn't get to live my dream of flying F-14s, but I got to live my dream of being at Miramar. And our hangar was right next door to the Top Gun hangar. So I got to see the Top Gun planes and pilots like every day. And it was just like really cool. But we had our own F-14 squadron that I had to worry about. So. Yep, legible tiger. And matter of fact, if you ever look up F-14 pictures and you ever see the picture of the plane that had the red and white sunburst design on the tails, that was my squadron's CAG plane. I was in VF-111. In fact, if you go back and watch my video where I say I'm adding a new hobby to the channel, the F-14 model I have some decals for it to make it any version of that squadron's aircraft that I want to make it into. I think I'm just going to go with the straight up CAG plane, Miss Molly, which was the red and white one that's famous in all the F-14 pictures. Oh, we're going good, Patrick. Oh, wow, an aircraft engineer. That's awesome. I did aviation electronics on the F-14s. I just basically pulled out black boxes and put a new one in. The pilot landed and filled out a trouble report and said his radar altimeter wasn't working. We'd go out, check it to ensure that he was correct, because pilots aren't always correct. And if he was correct, then we would pull the faulty black box out of the plane, put a new one in that is working, and then take the faulty one in for the guys on the inside to actually break into and fix whatever was wrong inside of it and put it back on the shelf for us to use for another plane. And when I say pilots aren't always right, we had a pilot that came in one day, and I use radar altimeter for a reason. Pilot came in one day and says, my radar altimeter won't work when I'm inverted.
I wonder why.
And believe it or not, there were enough people that didn't understand what the problem was that they kept changing out the black boxes. And he would come back after his next flight and say, my radar altimeter still won't work when I'm inverted.
It chokes out.
Now, granted, this guy's got a college degree. All Navy pilots and Navy officers are required to have a college degree to be an officer. This guy's got a college degree, and he can't even figure out why his radar altimeter won't work when he's inverted, because there's nothing for the radar to bounce back to tell him how high off the ground he is, because his radar altimeter is trying to bounce radar waves off of space. Yay, we're still here, Crashley. Now you are too.
Hey, Crashley. She's getting ready to come beat the land, but
I was going to come be trash. You didn't even come in here and say hi to me. You're rude. Love you.
keep it mousy.
Shut up.
I'm not so much in at you.
Gut shot.
I got a running gut with it.
Right in the belly button. Nice, babe.
Yes, Crashley, those are pickles, and that's what I eat for a snack around here. I like pickles.
I do too.
She said, listen, woman, I'm here. That's what counts.
Yeah, ma'am.
That's right. I hit her in the belly with my pen.
Mom hit me in my belly button. And she might have pierced it again. Let me look. Nope.
Yes, it's up.
Oh, she's talking about Jamie's channel.
Oh,
She asked Jamie.
Dave, channel's up.
Dave's page.
Good night,
night,
Diamond
Diamond
Queen
Queen.
2020. Oh, I guess she didn't leave early. Of course she did.
She did, and then she popped back.
Oh. Oh, I like this color orange.
Right? Two of the smartest people I've ever known were dumber than a box of rocks. No common sense at all. Most of the smart ones don't have common sense. It's freaking
Most
stupid.
geniuses don't have common sense. It is. Einstein had to hire somebody to get him dressed every day. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. Look at his hair. Never combed. Why? Because he wouldn't do it. But he was a freaking genius.
He married his cousin, too.
Ew.
They never had children, though.
And you know that he won. The funny thing about Einstein was really odd about him was his wife and him. She was a physicist too. And she did not believe in his goal that he said one day he was going to win the Nobel Prize for physics. And he told her that I will win it one day. And she left him and took the kids. And he told her one day when I win the Nobel Prize, I will send you the money I win for the kids.
I thought he didn't have kids.
Yeah, he had kids with his first wife.
Oh.
And believe it or not, he ended up marrying his cousin, who was his caretaker for a while, who moved in to help him take care of the house and everything. And he married her. And then when he finally won the Nobel Prize, like years and years and years later, he upheld the promise to his ex-wife and sent her the $1 million he won for getting the Nobel Prize.
Wow.
Yep.
I know he was a fat kid, and he got made of his fat head.
But he was ridiculed by all the other scientists because they thought his theories were just complete hogwash.
Guess what?
It's done.
It's done.
Oh, yeah.
And he had to wait something like 30 years to prove his theory of general relativity because he required a total solar eclipse in order to prove it. And every time somebody went and tried to photograph the eclipse to get the picture of the stars that were shining around where the sun would have been, to prove that they weren't exactly where they should be because of the light bending around the gravity of the sun, every time somebody went and tried to take a picture, something happened to prevent them from getting the picture. Like these people traveled to Russia to go see a total eclipse, and they get there and they set up this big telescope with the camera and everything, and it was just as World War II was starting, and they were Germans in a Russian area, and they were taken in and held prisoner for being Germans in a Russian area, and all they were trying to do was take scientific pictures of the solar eclipse. And so he didn't get it then, and he had to wait years and years and years for another one, and they sent somebody to that, and it was too cloudy, and the guy couldn't get a picture of it. And then finally, a U.S. astronomer at one of the observatories in California on top of a mountain finally got the picture he needed, which is what proved his theory of relativity. So it took him like 30 or 40 years.
I'm done with my canvas.
Yay!
Next. They're having a little conversation between themselves. I'm ready for bed.
You're always ready to go.
I gotta get no nap.
I got Hank for.
I finished it, y'all.
She
done.
finished it.
Good job.
Okay, so that makes 104 left in.
No, there's still a good bit left in there because we bought 2 more.
That's it. I'm listening to Dave about Einstein. I could go on about Einstein. I'm telling you, I've watched several documentaries about his life and
Are you man crushing?
his thought processes. Einstein is one of my heroes. What are you talking about?
Oh, yep, you're fanboying, fangirling, whatever. Oh, thank you, Cynthia.
His
Thank you,
mind just worked in a way that none of us could even fathom.
Yep.
He looked at a big clock tower on his way home every day on the train.
Yep.
And that's where he came up with the theory of relativity. He thought light takes time to travel from that clock tower to my eye, so that by the time my eye has seen it, the clock has already moved. And that's what basically spurred in the whole theory of relativity thing.
That's a good idea, legible. It is a good picture. I like it. It looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, where'd I put my phone? Oh, right here.
Not the messed up.
Yeah, not the messed
The
upness.
pre-messed upness.
There it is.
Turn it just a little bit. There's a glare.
Best I can do.
Back up. Back up. There you go.
Yeah, that'll look really good if you get it colored in and finished. Safira's mama, Einstein, if you look back at what he was then and you try to match it to anything today, they say he probably was had Asperger's.
Glad you found it, whatever it was, Crashly. Ugh.
Yes, that's the problem with my Reaper, Beth. I got this one done.
Some of the ink came out of that one too.
You can see, like right in here, how it's blotchy looking. Because the guy who did this did it in my living room.
That's a
With,
smart one.
well, he had his own gun. He had clean needles. He had clean
mine
needles,
was
and
pretty
they
smart,
were all
too.
sterilized in the package and everything, and brand new. But he did it in my living room, but he didn't have a multi-needle for the color. He only used a single needle, and he just sat there with that thing just grinding it into my arm, just like that. I mean, he was actually like slowing. He was actually slowing the needles down to the point where they were grinding into my arm, and it scabbed up for like a month before the scabs came
I'm
off,
lucky when
and
it
there was
came
just
to
no
that.
ink in those spots.
Isaac was pretty gentle on me. Even on my neck one, it should have hurt a lot more than, or my collarbone one should have hurt a lot more than it did. But he was super gentle, light-handed for the most part. I mean, he put pressure on, but he put pressure here, not on his pen.
Yeah.
So I could feel his touch like this, but not really on his pen.
No, this guy just put total pressure on the. And
No, I would have knocked his balls
I mean,
off.
he actually had the motors in that thing were actually slowing down. He was digging into me so bad. It was just like, it was like, as he was going in, and I was coming up off of the chair.
Yeah. But this one was a stick and poke, and it scabbed. And when I was folding clothes to put in the box, before I moved, the scab pulled half the ink out.
I think
So
he
now
did
it
it
looks
to me.
like
I think he did it to me on purpose because that was just before my ex-wife and I split up. In fact, it was still fresh when I left her. I left her on that when I left home that day. After that day was the last time I went back home. So that's probably, he was probably doing it to get back at me because I found out later that she was sleeping with his brother, Benny.
How's that your fault? Wait a minute. The kids' dad, Benny?
My sister-in-law's ex-husband, Benny. Yeah,
Ew.
he was my brother-in-law. Yeah,
I wouldn't want to share a man.
that
with
was
my
his
sisters.
brother that did my tattoos.
I wouldn't want to share a man with my sisters. I just saying, keeping it real. It's gross. You do you, boo.
Well, I didn't know it was happening.
I know.
I found out afterwards that it was happening.
Yeah. I'll probably get it touched up soon. Whenever we get the extra $50 to go do it, maybe less. But it was just for shits and giggles, anyways. It wasn't really too important. Figured if I didn't like them in a few months, I could go cover them up with something else. And if they have to be touched up later, that's fine too. I mean, oh yeah.
The one that did my Taz on my left arm was my very first tattoo. I got that done in a shop in Memphis. The shop has moved locations, but for the life of the tattoo, I can get it touched up for free. So I can go back there anytime and they'll touch it up for me, which I think I could probably use a touch up on it now. It's starting to fade a little bit, but I went and got it touched up about 4 years after I got it.
How? What's wrong with it? Looks fine to me, hon.
You can see the lighter blue areas. What?
Garlic. Look. Here's Beth's tattoo that she's talking about.
I think I can see the area you're talking about, like in the wings, where it's like got the little light blue splotches.
Yeah, the tattoo guy that I went to get this one, he does free touch-ups as well. In fact, he even touched this one up because I had a few concerns about it while he did my other one, while he had blackout. Pretty cool.
Oh, the bodies are supposed to be thicker. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of want another one too.
I'm craving one. Yo, I want one on my left thigh. It's going to be huge, though. I'm scared to get it, but I want one. I'm craving some ink then. Ooh! Good luck with that one, honey. I ain't tattooing my neck. Nope, nope, nope. This one is as close as it gets. Ooh.
Oh, no, ouch.
Did that one hurt a lot?
That's like the people that shave their heads and do their bald head. Oh,
Ooh.
I couldn't imagine the feeling of a needle tapping on my skull. Ugh.
Yes, it's horrible. Okay, so 10 out of 10 wouldn't recommend, right? For someone who doesn't like pain, like cannot. Let's see. I'm a baby when it comes to pain. I mean, this one right here wasn't bad. Hold on, I'm fixing the movie off. That one right here wasn't bad at all. I didn't cry, and it's close to my collarbone. Like collarbone
Nice
here.
to hear.
My bad. I wasn't trying to flip y'all off. I want to get one behind my ear, but I'm terrified. I shouldn't be scared. I mean, been there, done that. But
Yeah, I couldn't.
Asking for a friend, right, Amber?
yeah,
I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine getting one done on my head.
breastbone is the worst pain to get a tattoo. I heard rib cage was. Oof. No, thank you. I want one behind my ear, right here, on the like skull.
Mm.
But I don't know if I could handle the
Reverberation.
sound in my ear. Knuckles.
Anywhere that's close to
This
bone.
one hurt like a bitch for some reason. These other two, fine, no problem. But this one, when she did it, I was like, ugh.
I would say
It wasn't
anywhere.
awful.
I would say anywhere close to bone. Anywhere that's close to bone or close to a joint.
Jamie's
is gonna
crafting corner. I'm assuming that's Jamie Kerner.
hurt. Did she change her name again?
No, I think she made a new profile
Oh.
for her crafting. I think, if I'm assuming right. Answer me.
May not be either one. Maybe somebody new.
Well, and that's- I don't think so. I think it's Jamie. Yep, I knew it.
Mm,
Can't
Rona.
hide you. Nope, we can't. I love you too much.
Rona.
Rule of thumb is anywhere the sun doesn't hit on a daily basis will hurt more. Well, she is. I want to write your name on my ass just to prove, like, do that whole stupid thing. I bet you $5 I got your name written on mine.
drink I got
Yeah.
mine.
I want to get a camel
Your
on my
name.
toe too. It's like I can say.
My
Look at
brother-in-law.
my camel toe.
My brother-in-law Benny, on his calf, on the side of his calf, he had a picture of a rooster hanging in a noose.
I bet you my cock hangs below my
And
knee.
he would, when he was single, he would go in and say, "I'll bet you a night in the bed. I'll bet you a night in bed that I have a cock that hangs below my knees." And
Ass tattoos are horrible, per my husband. Oh,
I have a girlfriend that has one that says
oh.
pure USDA beef on it, tattooed on her ass.
What if I get a camel on my toe? Would that be painful?
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt like a bitch. I want that camel toe. Amber, you and I need to go get one.
I see your camel toe. Sorry, that song just popped in my head. I do. I want one that says your ass or your name on my ass, like YOUR name, and then a camel on my toe. I'm gonna do
Now
it
I
too.
know a camel.
I'm gonna do it too. I'm not getting it all
She's there
shaded.
for $100 if I do it.
I bet you I don't have a camel toe. You don't have a camel toe. I'm looking right at it. Bitch, please. Can I do it? No. Hank said no. Hank protests. My daughter said the top of her feet hurt more than any of her other tattoos.
That's what I've heard too.
Huh. See? Maybe it's different. Each to their own. Yeah. See, when I was pregnant with my son, I basically had back labor with no, I had the epidural, but it didn't do jack. So I guess if I can go through that, I can get any tattoo. Yowie. I'll be sure to just break Dave's knuckles when I go get it done.
mm-hmm.
After I shave my hobbit toes.
I
I gotta shave my hobbit. I'm a descendant of a hobbit. Leave me alone. Those hobbits is. What's this? My precious. Oh gosh.
I think I found the guy you were talking about, Legible Tiger.
Are you done diamond painting?
Yeah. Yeah, for tonight I am. I think I found the guy you were talking about. But he does all kinds of weird art stuff, like painting a Bob Ross painting using only food.
That's weird.
That's down.
Yeah, I have to watch that one.
I didn't have me treated properly.
I just wrote on your desk.
It's
In
okay.
crayon. It'll come off.
It's okay because I airbrush all over my I don't know. The video, it looks like he's doing a pretty good job. He did a nice Bob Ross mountain painting using only food. I'm guessing he uses like ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise with food coloring in it. And
Oh, I thought maybe use like broccoli to help paint trees.
I don't know. I have to watch
Is it
after.
happy trees or happy cheese?
It's a happy cheesy tree.
All right, guys. I'm ready for bed.
You're always ready for bed.
Baby, I'm really ready for bed. Oh. I was extremely whiny. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was uncalled for.
Yeah, well, we've almost hit 3 hours. And funny thing is, we were only going to do an hour tonight because I wanted to go back and watch the end of the race.
I know who wins and you don't. Neener, neener, neener.
It's okay, because I want to watch it as soon as we get off of here.
Or just flop a piece of rock on the canvas and call it a tree. I love that.
That's what I was wondering. It's a bracket tree.
Maybe I'll go get another hot
3D.
shower.
Okay.
That'll help my back a little bit while you watch your race.
Put the airbed up.
Maybe hop in the shower first.
All right, y'all. It's that time of night. Everybody has a great week.
Love you guys. Stay beautiful.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful to me.
Toodly loose.
Good night.
Good night, y'all. Oh, you're welcome, Drea. We try to have fun. Last week was
Oh my gosh.
mind-numbingly hilarious.
If you have not watched last week, I suggest you put a diaper on and skip to about halfway through and laugh at this dumbass's like smart remarks about freaking cockroach nipples.
Milky cockroaches.
Like, what the fuck was I thinking last week? Am I really that stupid? Oh no, watch it and find out.
You and Crashly get together
Oh
and
my
it's a
God.
disaster.
Yeah. Night, everyone.
Good night,
I
y'all.
love my baby.
Have a great week, and we will see you, if not before, we will see you next Sunday night, same time.
Toodles.
Same back channel.
Rock on, y'all.
Toodles.
Night.